Back with our May 2022 film breakdown number 1. We're going to look at our cross steps and same foot stops, which is what we've been working on these first 2 weeks. Just a couple different change direction, separation options, especially in the mid-range. But the first one we're going to take a look at is the cross step, which most people who worked with us for a while have worked on this move, but it's always good to get a good refresher in it, tighten up the footwork a little bit. You can see here, this clip is a little hard to actually see, but if we go back, you can kind of see that ball and foot, and then that big step out. So the one thing that separates a cross step from a normal between the legs is that this foot is going to stay down. That plant leg stays on the floor, so that way we can explode out a little bit quicker. And we'll get a little bit of a better look here in the next clip. So here, and this is actually just from the other night. I think it was a week ago today now. But again, ball and foot, quick changes. He's attacking this top foot, which you can see here. Gets the defense to jump ball side, changes directions, and he's going to actually do it again. So you can see here, ball and foot. The ball hits a little early on this one. That's okay. That quick plant to the side, and you can see Jay Crowder is stepping this way. So now he's got this straight line to go down. Jay Crowder actually does a really good job of flipping his hips and getting back in front. But again, as most people can see, we get back to this split stance, that runner stance, and we explode back out. Again, another one here. Another quick cross step attack in the big, able to get outside of his hips. Fortunately, Luka wasn't having too much success in these clips with it. But again, now you can see here, Damian Lillard now, ball and foot. He doesn't exaggerate this step to the side quite as much, and he actually digs that step back in, but the footwork is really similar here. You can kind of break it down. Ball and foot, ball and foot, ball and foot again. And he's able to get outside of the defense's hips. I think the big thing that we also want to look for, too, is if we go back on this clip, is the change of pace, the explosion into the stop. The explosion into the stop. So quick stop, quick change, and then he explodes back out. And he actually is able to draw a foul here. The last one that we're going to look at is actually from an older film breakdown I did. This just shows the behind-the-back option as well. You can see here, Luka's already got that ball and foot timing. Now he just steps aside instead of going between the legs. He's got a little bit of a narrower stance, so he tosses it behind the back. But again, gets that really long step out in front for that last ball and foot. And then he actually goes to that hang finish, which is one that we've been working on with our older high school group. So now we're on to the same foot stop. This is a great one for change of direction. Kind of the three options that we're working on is 1, separating the shot, which is what you're going to see here, or 2, the separation into between the legs, change direction, or 3, the stop into that same foot hesitation. So here you can see, and I'll back it up, Damian Lillard is one of the best at this move. Ball and foot, opposite hand, opposite foot, but then same hand, same foot, right? And look at his posture here. He's down low in a lunge. He's selling the drive with his shoulders, and he pops back to create separation with the defense, gets his feet under him, and I believe he actually misses this one. But same idea. Here you can see get a little bit of separation before he goes up into this ball screen. I think there's another really good use too. Just gets a little separation. Now he can get into that ball screen without being jammed. Same thing here, and again, I want everybody to look at the change of pace. He's going from slow, that medium speed, to a quick explosion here, and then all the way into that abrupt stop again. Boom. Now again, this is really good. That we're seeing this. Look at his posture. He's selling downhill. His hips are low. Comes to a really abrupt stop. If we look at it again. 1, 2, really selling that stop. Then is able to throw in an extra step back just to get a little bit extra separation. Again, same idea here. Quick explosion, quick stop. I think that's the biggest thing here, is that change of pace and the explosion that goes into it. And again, you could see his posture here, selling the drive. He's low when he stops. We can't stop straight up and down, so we need to get low, engage our muscles so we can come to a good stop. And you can actually see here he replaces that foot again to throw on that side step, which would be another option. It's not one that we're going to work on this month, but it could come in the future. So I hope everybody got a little bit clearer vision on what the footwork for both of these should look like. We're going to continue to hammer it home during week 2, and then we're going to continue to expand in weeks 3 and 4. Feel free to reach out if you guys have any questions.